there. So today there's no more funny business. We are gonna lay the rest of this mulch. That is my one goal by the end of the day, and it is going to happen. I've already laid a pallet and a little over a half of mulch so far, so it shouldn't be too terribly hard or anything. It just is kind of time consuming, so let's get right at it. I got that song in my head, I think it's Poison. It's called. It goes, and Rose has it so. I don't know why I have that song in my head. Every night has its own. Is that the words? Just like a cowboy. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Every rose has its own. I'll let you know the spots that I already mulched. So we already got this whole section mulched, and it's a pretty small section. I think I only used like 15 bags maybe. And then I got over here, got this mulched around my maple. This is an autumn blaze maple that we planted, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. So that's all mulched. I have my kidney bean island bed mulched out here. This I laid it on pretty thick because I just never have laid it on thick in the past, and I get weeds out here, like grassy weeds that I don't really want to deal with, so I laid it on pretty thick, thicker than I normally do. And then I mulched Lollipop Lane. There's only one lollipop tree in here, but we'll get more. So this is all mulched down. This I laid on pretty thick too because we just put this bed in last year and it needed a good chunk of mulch. Then I did mulch that little spot and then all of this. And then this top section in that little corner. But basically that top section up until like right there. So you can see I gotta get the rest of that. And I'll get to the gully last. Looks pretty good now that all my hosta and things have grown in. I don't think I need too much. I do want to get it right down in here though, at least. But for now, we are going to work on that bed. So we got to get that mulched, and we got to get all of this mulched. So there's 2 beds, all of this.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay. He's working on the retaining wall in the back, capping it out. And then I need to get all of this mulched. So those are the 3 spots I'm going to work on first. Anyway, I think I've said mulch like 19 times already. So we're going to do those 3 beds, and then whatever's left over, I'll put in the gully. Nate is using the gator right now, so I'm going to plant a couple things before he gives it back to me. But, alright, what I'm going to do is, see these carrots on here? I love them, and I really want to continue them along here. So the other day, I found this little roadside shop, garden center, and these carrots were there for $7 a piece, and they're huge. I could totally split these probably into like 4 chunks. I I'll at least split them into 2 chunks, and I'm gonna get them planted on this hill to continue my line of carrots. I think that will look cool. Oh, you know what? I think he's done with the gator, but he's loading it up for me before he leaves. Aww. Thanks, Nady. Thank you.
Yeah.
And in your white pants. That's brave.
I don't know what you got, right?
Yeah, thank you. That's the hardest part for me, is loading the bags. And I can only usually load 2 rows at a time, so thank you very much. Splitting each plant into 3 plants. So this one here was called an ice dance. That's 3 different. So that was 1 plant, and I split it into 3. Where did I put the tag? Well, this is the tag, ice dance. And then the other one was a different kind. And that's kind of why I split them into 3, because since they weren't the same kind, I wanted at least 3 of the same kind in here, so it didn't look weird. This one's called Everest. So we'll leave that there until I memorize it. So now I have 3 Ice Dance, 3 Everest, and 3 Everglow, I think. No, Evergold. And then in between here I have a different grass that I'm blanking on at the moment, but I think those will look really nice in there. They just need to grow in a little bit. All right, let's go start laying the mulch. beds done that I wanted to get done. And the other one is on the other side of the house, so I thought since I'm down here, I'm gonna finish just with these 1, 2, 3, I got 4.5 bags left in the gator. I might as well just drop them off down here in the gully. But I showed you how far we got on that hill over there where I just laid the Carex, so I'm thinking I'm gonna lay the rest right there on the hill with the Carex and start getting the bottom of that and see how far that gets us, and then we'll go over to the other side. I have 3 more bags to lay, but while I'm down here, I noticed that this Remember Me hosta is just getting eaten up by this blue angel. So I'm gonna dig it up and let's see. And these were all planted at the same time. That one likes that spot the best out of all of them because they're the same hosta planted at the same time. But gosh, I could bump it right over on the other side of that blue angel. Would that look good? Yeah, let's do that. Let's bump it right there. I'm moving stuff around a lot in my garden, whether it's because it was a clearance plant and it just needed a spot for the time being until I found it a home, or whether it's just a hosta or any type of plant really that kind of grew out of its spot. These have been in here for several years, probably like 7 years, and this blue angel just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I love it here. So I'm just gonna, move this one, give this one its due space, and allow the blue angel to have its space. Ooh, I think I hit a rock or a root. There used to be a big tree in here. Oh yeah, that's it. It's the tree stump. Okay. If you can get it. It wasn't a big tree, I guess, but it just died. It was a sucker tree, and it just kind of died out. Woo! Oh, it's probably like, yay, I can breathe. Right. Right here. There you go, bud. Got your own little space. That big blue angel is intruding, huh? Now, it's all you. Your time to shine, buddy. Yeah, that looks pretty. Okay, let's get the rest of this mulch laid. It's really hard to see the difference in the mulch because of all the shadowing going on down here, but I will probably bring you back out here when the sun goes down over the way there and show you what it looks like. But this is real time mulching. None of that funny business sped up stuff. This is how long it really takes. Now it probably looks like I'm in slow motion, huh? Compared to before. It's so tedious trying to get in between all these plants. We don't mulch out in the gully every year. Honestly, I think I've been working on the gully for probably 8 years since we moved in, and I've only mulched it 3 times. Oh, including this. This is my 3rd time. So, I don't do this every year. Look who's back. My sweet Nady. And I got that whole pallet done by myself, which was pretty fun. We just have that side, and then whatever's left I'm gonna sprinkle throughout the rest of the gully. What happened? Ew.
I don't know what it is.
What is it? Ew.
I don't know.
Oh, just don't smell it. He stuck his finger in whatever that is. Yeesh. His regular motion looks like my fast motion. Don't let the camera fool you. This is real motion.
You don't have a fast motion
I know, that's what I'm saying.
with anything you do.
In order to get fast motion, I have to push time lapse. Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the Nady motion. He's about had it with me. It's the story of my life.
Alright.
It's a lot more fun to watch other people work. I think he's done. Now I gotta go. Oh, did he pull? He pulled the weed, everyone. He pulled the weed. Wow. Wowzer. You gotta see this. Maybe pulling weeds.
Someone's got to do it, you know?
It's a rare sighting of like an extinct animal.
Someone's got to make this place look good.
Yeah, I know. That's all you, Nady. Listen, I couldn't do half the things I do around this place without you. Alright, now we're gonna get this bed mulched up. There's all kinds of bees all over these Siberian iris. I love it. Hi, bud. Look at him. He's loving it. He's beautiful. He's so beautiful. Look how beautiful.
Huh? Let's see.
The butterfly's beautiful too. Wow guys, look at this shot. I got the butterfly and sweet Nady. He's just hanging on for dear life for that thing. He loves it. Hi, good. You're so beautiful. Yeah. Well, don't mind me while I become best friends with a butterfly. I'm going to start laying the rest of this mulch. Oh, thank you. Alrighty, this is what it looks like before. It's kind of shadowy up here, but he's still there. He loves it. He's been so thirsty. I have all of it mulched up until here, and I'm noticing that my sedum, every couple of years I have to come in here and get this sedum back in check. It's actually growing in a little oval around a bunch of rocks in here, but it starts to creep over eventually and grow in little pockets, which I actually kind of like. It's super easy to pull up, but I just think it's cool because now I've got like, there's a plant, there's a plant, there's a plant. I let a little chunk of it grow in there, which I won't let it get too much bigger than that, but it's really pretty when it blooms. And some of it grew right there, and I kind of like it. So I thought about taking these two chunks at least and just putting them in here as well in the pathway. It's almost like a steppable. You can step on it. It doesn't really hurt it that much. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna dig a couple of these up, get this back in check, and get the rest of this mulched. I got the other side finished. Nate is cleaning off the deck furniture in the pool, getting the ladder in, so that's kind of nice. But I am going to start laying mulch in here. So this is what it looks like before. And I already laid it in there. So we'll do all this section next. Well, I'm back out here. It's actually the next day. I was just whooped at the end of the day, and actually I think I left you guys where I was down in the gully and I ran into a giant patch of poison ivy, and not just like little tiny ones, like a giant bush, and it kind of freaked me out. So I quit mulching. I ran inside, scrubbed up really good, took a shower, and came back out a little bit later, and I was kind of afraid to kind of get my camera out and keep pushing record and stop record and stuff. So that's all I got was what you just seen. And like I said, it's the next day. I had church this morning, and then we went out to my brother's house just for a little kind of Memorial Day weekend party. And then it started downpouring rain, thundering, and so we came home. It just rained, and actually our power's out right now, so we're waiting for the power to go back on so we can open our garage door. Oh, you guys, it's been nuts. But anyway, I wanted to show you what we ended up doing in the garden yesterday, which for you it's probably still today, but you know what I mean. We started up here. It's looking really nice. And it was a little bit windy with this storm we just had, so stuff kind of blew all over the place, but looks pretty good. I rearranged that little rock path there. It needed rearranged. All this got mulched. Oh, my little boy is missing me. Hi, buddy. We're gonna be in soon as the power comes back on. He's trying to eat that moth, but it's on this side of the window. Anyway, okay, so back at it. Whew, God bless me. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I'll probably plant some annuals in there. And then we came down here and mulched all of this, which is looking especially nice because my weigilla are blooming. They have been for quite some time. It looks so pretty. I love that Francis William hosta next to my weigilla. Looks so good. And then while we're over here, I guess I'll show you the gully. It's probably hard to see, but I ended up mulching all of this as well. And I fixed my bird bath so it's on something much more stable now. And I only went, oh, there's a chipmunk. I only went to like right there with the mulch, and then I'll probably end up getting the free wood chips for all of that. I'll have somebody drop them off. But this ended up looking really nice. I had my path all cleaned up, but like I said, it just downpoured rain. Stormy. So all this got done. This section. We did Raccoon Alley. This is where I seen the poison ivy back there, and it's like a giant plant in there. So I'm gonna have to dispose of that properly, but I just kind of freaked me out. I haven't seen a plant that big in my garden in a while. This is all nice and mulched. This I had done a previous day, that little section, but I got all this done. And I got all in here done. The rest of that. I do have to go back and get probably like 5 bags because there's a couple spots I missed. So I missed this little point right here. So you can tell that's not mulch and the rest of it is. And then there's another couple other spots I forgot. I'm sure I'll notice. But it's looking a lot better. It was not fun, let me tell ya. I love gardening, absolutely love gardening in all aspects of it, except mulching. Oh, there's a bunny! He was living under, there's another one. Oh, they're so cute. Is that it? Aw, sorry bunnies, I scared you. No, don't eat my stuff. But yeah, I got all this done. And this I had done the time before. Oh, there's another little spot right there I gotta do. So I'll probably go back to the Home Depot or whatever and get maybe like 2, 3, 4 bags or whatever. Those bunnies were so cute. They were babies. Let's see if we can find them. bunnies. They're probably hiding. Bunny Boulevard. Okay, let's see here. Let's go up over here. And then, yeah, the only other place we mulched was on this side of the house. Our mulch pile is gone. And I'm gonna use those pallets for something. But this, I remember I cleaned that up. And I did plant a pouch of it right there. But I got all this mulched up really good. And these poppies are gonna bloom really soon. Those are like a bright orange color. My Siberian iris are knocked over from the rain, but they'll pop back. And boy, I kind of think my zinnias have already grown a little bit. I should come down and cut a bouquet of those. So yeah, I got all that done. Then I mulched all of this in here. I gotta trim that tree up. I tried to clean that area up a little bit. And I got all this mulched. So we're getting there. Feels really good to get that done. I'll tell you what else I did. There was some volunteer elegans hosta, so that hosta, there was like 5 of them in here, I think. There was 1, 2, 3, they were huge, 4, and there's a 5th one over there. And I dug them all up and I planted them over here. So I got 5 free hosta. There, 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 and there. What else did I do? Oh, I did something down here. Sorry, you can hear like my flip-flops going to town down here. And there, I just had like a pile of rocks that I had dug up. And they're just like sporadically laying around here. And so I just kind of put them in a cute little path. I don't know why, I just thought it looked kind of cute. And my rose, my pretty and pink rose is blooming. Got to get out here and train it better. I love that color. Lupin is still blooming. I got a white one opening up as well. Oh, my snapdragons are gonna bloom. These are from last year. They came back. It's the Chantilly mix. So I'm pretty excited about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry I had to cut the movie short and not film all of the mulching, but boy, when I ran into that poison ivy, I was like, all points bulletin, get in the shower ASAP. And so that took priority. But anyway, a little bit later, here we are, and at least you got to see the finished product. So it feels really good to get all that mulch laid, and now I can start working on a lot of other things that are a lot more fun and enjoyable to me than laying mulch. That's always a big job. It's super rewarding, don't get me wrong. It looks so much better in the end, but boy, is it hard work. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope that you're having a great Memorial Day weekend and enjoying time with your friends and family, and just thinking and remembering all of the people that we lost fighting for our country so that we could be free and do things like gardening and go to church or hang out with our families at cookouts or sit around at campfires. Whatever it is that we're doing in freedom, may we never forget the ones who fought and gave their lives to get us there. So anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.
God bless America. Let our love stand beside her and God. above, from the mountains to the prairie.